Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the University Village Apartments area on Walker Road in North Jackson, Tennessee, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I'm going to kind of hurry through the stats with you real quick and give you some data on Hurricane Nate. And I forgot to look up something, so I'm going to have to go with the 5 p.m. Observations. I meant to look it up for the 7 o'clock and slipped my mind. Alrighty, as of 5 p.m. here in North Jackson, the skies were mostly cloudy. I still believe they are. The temperature was 83 degrees at that time at 5 p.m. The dew point was 75 degrees. The humidity was 77%. The wind was out of the south at 13 miles per hour, gusting to 20 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 29.79 inches of mercury. The lowest humidity, by the way, I did get 400 inch of rainfall here around the lunch hour here in North Jackson. No report yet from Bemis, but I'm expecting one later on this evening from that location in South Jackson. The lowest humidity today was 72% at 2 through 4 p.m. and the highest would be 94% at 12 noon. We had some rain in the area about 12 noon, so that created the highest humidity. What an odd time for that to happen. Anyways, the lowest barometric pressure was 29.79 inches, and that occurred at 3 through 5 p.m. And the highest would be 29.89 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m. and then again at 7 through 10 a.m. Today's highest wind gust so far has been 26 miles per hour out of the south at 12:59 p.m. I did forget to tell you yesterday's stats real quick. Let me run over those real quick. Yesterday's low temperature was 56 degrees. Yesterday's high was 86 degrees. Had no rainfall here in North Jackson. Yesterday's highest temperature in West Tennessee was 87 degrees at the National Weather Service Forecast Office, and West Tennessee's coolest temperature yesterday was 52 degrees, and that was at Bolivar, Lexington, and Savannah, Tennessee. And yesterday's highest wind gust was 14 miles per hour out of the south at 5 p.m. Alrighty, I'm going to give you the records for October the 7th. The hottest high would be 92 degrees in 2016. It was hot 1 year ago today. 92 degrees last year for a high, while today it hit 87 degrees. Actually, that's within 5 degrees of each other, but it got up to 92 1 year ago today. The coolest high would be 51 degrees in year 2000. The warmest low would be 68 degrees in 1992. We had 66 this morning, so we were close on that one. And the coldest low would be 32 degrees today in 1952. So it's freezing today in 1952 on October the 7th. And today's rainfall record would be 2.09 inches, and that occurred at 2008 when that happened. Okay, now let me look at a few graphs with you, then I guess that'll be it for this evening. We do have a hurricane, of course, that's I think just about made landfall. Let me give it to you from the looks of from the Weather Channel first, and then I'll show you what I have on the internet. That's the stats on the Weather Channel as of 7 p.m. and it'll show a couple others in just a moment. Some of the impacts and some of the locations down there. There's a satellite picture of it. I'll show you another one here in a little bit. As it's getting real close to landfall. I think it's going to take 3 landfalls, 2 in Louisiana and 1 in Mississippi, is what I'm hearing. That's a little bit of a radar. I'll show it to you again in just a moment via AccuWeather. And I think there's a few gusts down there. 35-mile-an-hour wind gust in Pensacola, Florida. 32 at Gulf Shores, Alabama. 31 at Mobile, Alabama, for some high wind gusts. And a few more down there. And no, I was really looking for a track. They may not show it. Oh, there it is. Alright, that's the track for you. By Monday afternoon, it'll be in Pennsylvania, and by tomorrow night in Tennessee. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, it'll be passing through Tennessee. And why I'm saying Tennessee is because the one I'm fixing to show you is indicating it may go through Crossville, Tennessee. There was even one on the far left of that map plot. I don't know how close you was able to see it. That was closer to the Tennessee River. So I'm going to say the center's going to cross Tennessee somewhere between the Tennessee River to Crossville, Tennessee. That puts Nashville right in the middle. So we'll have to see. Because even this one, which is the very latest one, official one from the Hurricane Center, actually is down here, where the X is, of course, is right here. And right there you see it. You see it there, northern Alabama, at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So by tomorrow night, it's going to be right in here, which is near Crossville, Tennessee. Knoxville's over here. Nashville's is right along that line. Nashville's right along the left line there. So it's going to be coming possibly between Nashville and Crossville by Sunday night anyways, maybe sooner. And then it'll move on up into parts of Kentucky around 1 a.m. Monday. And what's amazing too is, let me get this off a little, bring it down just a hair so you can see it some more. By Monday afternoon, like I said, it's going to be here in the extreme northeastern or eastern Kentucky as a depression. And then by Monday afternoon, and that's 1 a.m. Monday morning, a little after midnight tomorrow night. Then by 1 p.m. Monday afternoon, it's going to be way up here in Pennsylvania, and still way, that's off of this map. Let me see if I can pull it down a little bit further so you can see it. By next Tuesday afternoon, it's going to be way up here, all out of the U.S., off of east of the state of Maine, by 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. So it's going to go all the way from, let's see if I can get this right. Uh-oh, done got it too far down. From all the way down Louisiana tonight, Saturday night, and by Tuesday afternoon, be way up here. Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. 3 days, it's going to go from New Orleans in 3 days all the way off the coast of Maine. That's doing some moving, my friends. So that means that the rain's not going to last all that long, no matter where it's at. It's not going to be a long flooding kind of rain or anything like that, I don't think. Okay, now that's the official word as of, what time was that? 7 p.m. I think. Yeah, 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, let me move on to the radar courtesy of AccuWeather, the southeastern section. And right there, well, I just might leave it right there. That's an excellent view right there. You can see the thunderstorms are stretching all the way from Florida on up through Georgia, on over to the center, and some up here in West Tennessee. The center's about right in here, and it's moving up there. It's expected to do something like that, if I'm doing that right. I better take the pin out of there because I may be off just a little bit on that. But as you can see, there are some storms to our north, including here in West Tennessee that has formed to the west and northwest of Jackson. They appear to be kind of moving northeast. We're in the no rain area at the moment here in Jackson, but there's some not far to our north and northwest, lighter showers to our south down in Mississippi, and then the bigger storms down south in Mississippi. They appear to be moving northwest. I'm waiting to see how long it takes for it to make a change of direction to the northeast. It might get a little bit closer to us than they thought before it moves off to the east. It depends upon how fast the cold front is right down through central Missouri and Arkansas is moving in our direction. It's going to pick up the hurricane and move it on along. And depending on exactly what time that happens, depends upon how much precipitation and how strong the storms are. Storms are pretty strong up there in Indiana, it looks like. There's a pretty strong storms up there in Kentucky and the western and northern sections of West Tennessee. It looks like. Alright. There's a few over there in North Carolina also. Okay, that's the radar system that I wanted you to see. Alrighty. What's next? Satellite version, yeah. That's a nice looking satellite version tonight. Hurricane Nate is really showing up on it real good. You can see that blob right there in the middle. That's the center of it. And it's throwing clouds and showers and storms up and our way. Right now it's moving due north. But we do have that cold front. That looks like the cold front may be the edge of those clouds. If I can hold on to the camera right. Let's see if I can get it aimed or I can show you. I think the cold front is right here. Right along in here. These clouds right there, I think, is the cold front. Okay. Even though there's nothing along the cold front itself, it probably will be once it gets a little bit closer and excuse me for shaking the camera so much and all, but there's plenty of clouds to our south and all that, and that's evidence of the satellite picture. Storms down there in Florida, of course, and down in the Gulf. But actually in western sections of central and western Arkansas and northwestern corner of Louisiana and Texas, the skies are clear. Nice weather over there. And in the western half of Illinois. There you see where the storms are, though. And they're coming our way here in Jackson. Alright, let me show you the current surface map. And I'll show you where that cold front was, and a little bit better details anyways. Well, actually it's a little bit further east than I thought. It's right near Jonesboro, Arkansas, which is about 100 miles, maybe 125 miles west of us, and it's moving our direction. Plenty of rain way up there in Canada. And there's the scattered storms to our east. There's the Nate down there. There's a high pressure over North Carolina that's fixing to lose its influence on us. And out west, but it's not that bad till you get up there to Montana, Idaho, and Washington State, maybe Oregon a little bit. Looks like it's trying to snow a little bit up there in the mountains of western Montana, it looks like. And there's the highs and lows out west, and back to here. Okay. Alright, let me move on to the forecast page, I reckon. That's what's left. I'm going to turn it down around so that I can read it to you. Now, the last check, when I looked at the hourly forecast, which was maybe an hour ago, it's going to be mostly cloudy skies. There's now an I'll give it, the 80% chance of some showers and thunderstorms tonight here in Jackson area closer to 10 p.m. Now you saw where they were. It's already showering and thunderstorming in the western and northern sections of West Tennessee. But it hasn't made it to Jackson yet. But it's not too far away, around 10 p.m. for here in Jackson. The sun sets at, and it will continue overnight, by the way, till around sunrise in the morning. The showers and thunderstorms, that are what that is. No severe weather's expected here, not yet at least. No flash flooding's expected. There was a tornado warning for northeastern Weakley County and northwestern Henry County until 6:30 p.m. It was issued a little earlier. I did manage to get it posted on my Twitter page. I haven't heard anything about any damage up there though. But there was a brief tornado warning up in that area. It's moved up into Kentucky now. Probably up in the Murray, Kentucky area, or beyond that by now, probably. Thought I'd go ahead and mention that. But that's the only severe warning so far for West Tennessee, and hopefully be the last one too. Alright, the sun set tonight at 6:30 p.m. and it'll be rising tomorrow morning. I gotta adjust this just a little bit. Be rising tomorrow morning at 6:56 p.m. The moon will be rising this evening at 8:12 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 8:47 a.m. And speaking of Sunday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a continued 80% chance of some showers and a few thunderstorms. Thunderstorms will be kind of scattered and far in between, but there's a chance of them. At least through sunrise, but they'll get more scattered after sunrise until around 4 p.m. And then about 4 p.m. the rain and thunderstorms all will be gone by around 4 p.m. And then it'll be just mostly cloudy for the rest of Sunday. With the low near 67 and a high of 78, with east winds of 10 to 20. Monday looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy till sunset, and then becoming fair, with a low near 67 and a high of 88, with south winds of 10 to 20. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with another 60% or chance of some showers and thunderstorms till noon, then just mostly cloudy till sunset, then becoming fair, with a low near 69 and a high of 84, with south winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. And finally on Wednesday, it's going to be fair skies once more all day long and all night, with a low near 64 to a high of 82, with west winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, I'm going to let it go at that since I'm running a little long, but we've had weather going on, and that's part of the reason why. And I hope all of you have a very pleasant Saturday evening, October the 7th. Hope you wake up to a beautiful Sunday morning, October the 8th, 2017. And once again, the main threat for thunderstorms for here in Jackson is roughly from 10 p.m. till about 6 a.m., but they will be scattered some on and off throughout the day tomorrow. And but the heaviest will come anywhere from 10 p.m. tonight till probably at least sunrise tomorrow morning. and be occasional rain throughout the day tomorrow until about 4 p.m. Then all of it should be over with until Tuesday, actually. Alrighty. That's it for right now, folks. Good night. God bless you, and I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. Goodbye.